For more on what might be next in the investigation, let's turn to CBS News Justice reporter Paula Reid. She's in our Washington bureau. Paula, good morning.
Good morning.
Paula, where are we here, do you think, given this news?
Well, this is certainly not going to be the culmination of the special counsel's investigation, but there is a sense of urgency here. I mean, filing an indictment on a Friday late in the week, and it seems that the earliest we're probably going to hear a name or specific charges will likely be Monday. Names could certainly leak over the weekend, but it's more likely that when the courthouse opens on Monday, that'll sort of start the clock ticking on when we find out who was charged and what they were charged with.
Paula, in terms of the president's tweet, what are we to make of that?
You never know what to make exactly of the president's tweets, but he has repeatedly tried to undermine this investigation through use of his Twitter account. I don't know if you can really sort of read into whether or not he knew anything about what was going on with the grand jury based on that tweet.
So, Paula, I mean, you heard Errol Barnett mention Paul Manafort, Michael Flynn. Those are the two names that have been gone around the most here. I've heard people suggest that the first indictments may ultimately be aimed at flipping a possible witness in this case.
Absolutely. Again, the grand jury is such a powerful tool for prosecutors. They do this in secret. They can sort of test their case, determine whether or not they have enough evidence to bring charges. But again, it's a really low bar. It's probable cause. We're not deciding guilt or innocence here. And nothing will make a witness want to cooperate more than knowing there's a sealed indictment with his or her name on it sitting in a courthouse somewhere.
Paula, what is the timeline for the completion of the Mueller investigation? Do we have any indication that because the first indictments are coming down now, that it may be, in fact, complete by the end of the year?
I think that would be a very aggressive timeline to think that this would be done by the end of the year. Speaking to sources who have been involved in this investigation, there's a long timeline. Investigations like this take a really long time. Because remember, not only do you have the Russia conspiracy collusion aspect of this, you also have Mike Flynn's lobbying payments to Turkey, Paul Manafort's business dealings in the Ukraine, the outstanding question of obstruction of justice. You never know once you start turning over rocks in an investigation like this where it could lead. So to think that it would be done by the end of the year, that just does not seem realistic.
Paula Reid in Washington. Thanks, Paula.